Praise Yah for another blessed day as we read our Torah reading, finishing it up for this coming Sabbath. It was a double Torah reading, and today we're going to be reading Numbers chapter 24 to 25 up to verse 9. Okay. And Balaam saw that it pleased Yah to bless Israel, and he did not go as at other times to speak spells. And he set his face towards the wilderness. And Balaam lifted up his eyes and saw Israel camping to its tribes. And the spirit of Elohim was on him. And he took up his parable and said, the saying of Balaam, the son of Beor, and the saying of the man whose eyes have been opened. The saying of him who hears the words of Elohim, who sees the vision of the Almighty, the El Shaddai, fallen down, yet with open eyes. How good are your tents, O Jacob, your dwellings, O Israel. They are spread out like valleys, like gardens by a river, and Yah has planted aloes and cedars beside the water. He makes water flow from the buckets, and his seed shall be in many waters. His king shall be higher than Agag, and his kingdom exalted. Elohim, who has brought him out of Egypt, is for him like the lofty horns of the wild ox. He shall eat up the nations that are his foes, and he shall break their bones in pieces, and shall pierce them through with his arrows. He has crouched, he has lain down like a lion, and like a lioness who shall rouse him up. Blessed is everyone that blesses you, and cursed is everyone that curses you. Now we're up to verse 10. And Balak's anger glowed against Balaam, and he struck his hands together. And Balak said to Balaam, I called you to curse my enemies, and behold, you have altogether blessed them these 3 times. And now flee to your place, I said, to honor you with great riches. But behold, Yah has kept you back from honor. And Balaam said to Balak, did I not speak to your messages that you sent me, saying, if Balak would give me his home full of silver and gold, I cannot go beyond the mouth of Yah to do good or bad of my own heart. What Yah speaks, that I will speak. And now behold, I go to my people. Come, and I will counsel you what these people shall do to your people in the latter days. And he took up his parable and said, the saying of Balaam the son of Beor, and the saying of the man whose eyes are open, the saying of him who bears the words of El, and he knowing the knowledge of the Most High, who sees the vision of the Almighty, falling down, yet with open eyes. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not near. A star leads forth out of Jacob, a scepter shall rise out of Israel, and shall dash the corners of Moab, and break down all the sons of Tumlet. And Elohim shall be a possession. A seer shall be a possession for his foes, but Israel shall do mightily. And one out of Jacob shall rule, and will destroy the survivors from And he looked upon Amalek, and took up his parable, and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end is to destruction forever. And he looked up to the Canaanites, and took up his parable, and said, your dwelling place may be enduring, and your nest may be set in rock. But the Canaanites shall be consumed until Assyria shall carry you away. And he took up his parable and said, alas, who shall live when El does this? And the ships come from the coast of Cyprus, and shall humble Assyria, and shall humble Ebar, and also shall come to destruction forever. And Balaam rose up and left, and returned to his place, and Balak also went on his way. Now we're up to chapter 25 of the book of Numbers, and the Torah reading stops at verse 9. So we're only going to read the first 9 verses. And Israel lived in Shittim, and the people began to fornicate with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people to the sacrifices of the Elohims, and the people ate and bowed themselves to their Elohims. And Israel was joined to Baal Peor, and the anger of Yah burned against Israel. And Yah said to Moses, take all the leaders of the people and hang them up to Yah before the sun, that the fierce anger of Yah may be turned away from Israel. And Moses said to the judges of Israel, each one of you kill his men who has joined Baal Peor. And behold, a man of the sons of Israel came and brought in to his brothers a woman of Midian before the eyes of Moses and before the eyes of all the congregation of the sons of Israel, groaning at the door of the tent of meeting. And Phinehas, son of Eleazar, the son of Aaron the priest, saw, and he rose from amidst in the congregation and took a javelin in his hand and went after the man of Israel into the tent room. And he pierced both of them through, the man of Israel and the woman through her belly. So the plague was stayed from the sons of Israel. And those that died by the plague were 24,000. That is the end of the Torah reading for this coming Shabbat. But the beginning of our Shabbat coming tomorrow for you to read that. All right. You all have a blessed Sabbath day. Remember to join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time for a hangout. And then we'll be back with prayer next week. Until then, everybody, have a blessed Sabbath, and we'll see you tonight. Thank you and shalom.